So this is Malcolm. He's a total nerd. He and his two friends, they're 90s nerds. They look like they are from 1992. In fact, I thought it took place in 1992. And then I'm like, wait, that's an iPhone. What's happening? No, it's modern day. They just love 90s culture. They're total nerds. They get picked on. Malcolm just wants to go to a good school because he comes from a rough neighborhood. Englewood. Yeah, you remember what Tupac said about Englewood. Bad neighborhood, but Malcolm wants to break the cycle. He wants to go to Harvard. He wants to make something of himself. Malcolm and his best friends, Jib and Diggy, are in their band's practice space, discussing their latest punk rock project. Their world is one of music, academics, and aspirations beyond the confines of their neighborhood. Things change when biking home. Malcolm is stopped by Dom, a drug dealer who instructs him to invite a girl named Nakia, the same girl Malcolm is in love, to go to his party, who tells him she will only accept if Malcolm goes as well. It marks the start of a journey that will challenge everything he knows about identity and survival. His friend accompany him to the party. However, the party is interrupted by an armed gang leading to a shootout, and several people are shot. Malcolm escapes as the police arrive, unaware that Dom has hidden the drugs and a gun in his backpack. The next day, Malcolm discovers the drugs, gun, and an iPhone. An unknown caller reveals that he knows Malcolm's identity and instructs him to turn over the drugs. After school, Malcolm prepares to hand over the drugs when he receives a call from Dom in custody, who tells him, "Don't give it to that clown. Go to this address. Ask for AJ." Desperate to rid himself of the drugs and avoid trouble, Malcolm and his friends flee to the address, chased by the unknown caller, and are greeted by Jalel and his sister Lily. Since AJ and their father aren't home, Jalel invites them inside their mansion and takes Jib and Diggy out for food. While Lily seduces Malcolm, she finds the drugs and takes a heavy dose. She gets intoxicated and passes out while driving. Malcolm drives her car to the meeting himself. Arriving at Jacoby's office, he notices photos of Dom, Lily, and Jaleel and realizes Jacoby is AJ. Malcolm seeks help from AJ, a local businessman and Harvard alumnus. However, AJ turns the tables, informing Malcolm that the drugs are now his responsibility. AJ reschedules the interview, warning Malcolm that if he has not sold the drugs by then, he will not receive AJ's recommendation to Harvard. With his Harvard dreams on the line, Malcolm, Jib, and Diggy make a plan to sell the drugs online using Bitcoin. They seek the help of Will, a hacker friend, to set up an anonymous online marketplace to sell the drugs through Bitcoin transactions, which soon goes viral. The three friends enroll in a Google Science Fair project to access the school lab and computer room where they can sell the drugs to the various buyers. Even though no one suspects them, they almost get caught during a routine police search. This frightens Jib, who wants to leave, but eventually accepts to go on to finish the sales. The trio arranges a meeting with Fidel, a money launderer, to convert their Bitcoin earnings into cash. During the meeting, Fidel presents them with a test. Choose between two identical bags, one containing real money and the other counterfeit. Malcolm leaves the meeting with a bag of cash, but later, as they leave, they're confronted by a school bully who steals the money. In a moment of desperation, he pulls out the gun, demanding the return of the money. The bully complies, and Malcolm walks away, changing his perception of power and survival forever. With the drugs sold and the money secured, Malcolm returns to AJ, informing him of the successful transaction. He also reveals that he has evidence linking AJ to the drug deal. In exchange for his Harvard recommendation, Malcolm offers to keep the information private, something AJ agrees on. Later, Malcolm types his college application essay describing two students, Student A and B. Student A music geek who plays in a punk band and gets straight A's, while Student B suffers in the hood and makes money in immoral ways. He asks, "Which student do you think I am?" Malcolm attends his high school prom, hoping to see Nakia. She doesn't show, but later visits him at home, thanking him for his support. He returns to his room to find a letter from Harvard on his bed. He opens it and looks at it, smiling. So, what's the message behind Dope? What is this wild, chaotic ride really trying to say? On the surface, Dope is a high-energy teen adventure packed with drugs, danger, and 90s hip-hop nostalgia. But underneath that dope is more. In a world where appearances often dictate perceptions, it's a smart, layered story about identity and what it means to break free from the box the world tries to put you in. Malcolm proves that it's not where you come from, but where you're going that truly matters.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.